I was doing the math. 5 years of Sundays.
I know.
I was thinking that maybe we could add something to the Sunday routine.
Every year, Bob and his friends compete in the Buddy Games, a series of fun and crazy obstacles meant to bring them closer together as friends. Shelly has won the competition 6 times, most recently defeating Bender in the final round via paintball competition. During their drunk celebration, Shelly teabags one of his friends who has passed out. Bender and Nikki joke about shooting Shelly in a scrotum area in their retaliation for Shelly's drunk and egoistical behavior. It is later revealed that Bender aimed the gun at Shelly but did not actually pull the trigger. Instead, Nikki pulled the trigger, shooting Shelly in the scrotum. Shelly eventually loses both of his testicles as a result of the accident, but Bender takes the blame to save Shelly, failing marriage and as revenge for Shelly's mistreatment. 5 years later, Shelly is suicidal and have been admitted to the hospital. His marriage to Nikki has failed and he is now living with his mother. Shelly's mother calls Bob, now a successful and rich businessman, and orders him to start the Buddy game again so that Shelly will have something to live for. When Bob suggests to Shelly they compete in the Buddy games with their friends again, Shelly agrees to participate so long as Bob does not reveal to anyone that he lost both of his testicles and that Bender not be invited. Bob agrees to the terms. Bob calls all his friends except Bender, who all agree to participate. Bob's girlfriend is less than enthusiastic about Bob participating in the Buddy games again, and after a fight she leaves via helicopter. Meanwhile, Bender finds about the return of the Buddy games from the other friends and surprises Bob at his mansion. To spare Bender's feeling for not being invited, Bob lies to Bender by telling him that to play in the Buddy games this year he will have to pay a $10,000 entry fee. Bob also reveals to Bender that Shelly lost both of his testicles in the accident, which shocks Bender. Bob, Shelly and their friends then travel to a secluded cabin in the woods to participate in the Buddy games, but Bender arrives unexpectedly. He announces that he was able to acquire the entry fee for the games by selling all of his late mother's possessions and giving handjobs to the homeless. He also reveals to the group that Shelly lost both of his testicles when he offers Shelly vials one of his own sperm so that Shelly could have children if he wanted. Bob then reveals to Bender that he was not actually invited and that he had made up the entry fee so that Bender's feelings would not be hurt. Frustrated, Bender goads Bob into offering a cash prize of $100,000 to the winner of the competition by relating how much each of their friends need the money. Shelly then begrudgingly accepts Bender in the competition. The first day of the games includes an eating competition, a race of mini motorcycles, a water slide, a mud crawl competition, and watermelon smash. Bob wins the first leg of the competition because Shelly misses the finishing line flag, which is placed in the air after the water slide. In the next challenge, each of the friends drink an entire bottle of laxatives before being tasked with picking up a woman at a bar. Bender wins the competition by tricking and teasing his friends. In the following competition, the friends smoke a joint and then strap a raw piece of steak to their heads. A Komodo dragon is then released into the room and the friends compete to see who can stay the longest in the room. Shelly wins, seemingly losing his mind and biting the dragon's tongue as it flicks at him. Bob, Shelly and Bender all advance to the final stage of the games. The night before the final competition, the friends celebrate by drinking pina coladas, but unbeknownst to the rest of the group, Shelly has spiked these drinks with Bender's semen. The friends then watch a commercial which Durfee has appeared in but mock it. Frustrated Durfee wanders in the woods and is attacked by a rabid animal. Bob, Doc, Jane search for Durfee and upon finding him convince him that he should continue acting by encouraging him to perform an impromptu scene. Meanwhile, back at the cabin, Bender has fallen asleep and Shelly kidnaps him. and duct tapes him to a tree. In the morning, Shelly destroys Bender's van by crashing it into a tree as revenge for shooting him. Bender then reveals that it was Nikki who shot Shelly. The following day, the three finalists, Bender, Bob, and Shelly, wear protective gear and hunt each other in a field using bows. Bob's girlfriend Tiffany arrives to support him, but Bob is immediately eliminated by being shot in the hand. Bender and Shelly then face off while Shelly is able to get the drop of Bender. Bender catches the arrow mid-flight. Bender and Shelly then fight hand to hand, resulting in Bender winning the competition and the cash prize. Bob's girlfriend then proposes to him, stating that he must now be ready to move on from his friends and the buddy games, which Bob rejects. Enraged Tiffany beats Bob, Doc, Jane, and Durfee while berating Bob for choosing his friend instead of her and leading her on for 5 years. In the credits, Zane reveals that he is gay to Doc and Durfee, secures a role on a CW show. Shelly, after avoiding all contacts with Bender, is kidnapped by Bender, who reveals that he has used part of his winnings to purchase a variety of artificial scrotums for Shelly. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know in the comment section below which movie you want us to recap next. As always, until the next time.